Hello, welcome back. We are working on Summer School 2020, our extended school year, and we are working on day 17 work. For day 17, we're going to start out with some language arts. The directions are: circle each sentence that is in the correct order and makes sense. So we are going to read these sentences. We're going to really listen and see if the sentence sounds right or if it makes sense. If it does make sense, we will circle it. If it does not make sense, we will not circle it. So here we go for number 1. The most common pets are cats and dogs. That sounds right, and it makes sense, so we will circle that sentence. We can read the other sentence just for fun. Common dogs and cats are the most pets. That does not make sense, so we will not circle that one. Number 2, a pet needs food, exercise, and a good place to live. That sentence makes sense, so we will circle it. Okay, and let's read the next one. A good place to live needs food, exercise, and pets. That really does not make sense, so we will not circle that one. Number 3, love pet your is the best thing you give can. That was even hard to read. It does not make sense, so we will not circle that one. The next one is, the best thing you can give your pet is love. That makes sense, and we will circle that sentence. Great job on the language. Let's go on. The next section is fitness, but it also involves some reading. So we're going to read this paragraph about Wacky Walkathon. This is something you can do with your family or friends if you want to, or you can just read the paragraph. I will read the paragraph first, straight through, and then you can follow along when I read the second time. Wacky Walkathon. One of the best ways to build endurance is to walk. Grab some friends or family members and get going. Find a safe place, such as a park, path, school track, or nature trail. Choose a date and invite your loved ones to join you for a wacky walkathon. To make it fun, have everyone arrive wearing a costume or funny face paint. Then get your silly group walking. Remind them that they can have fun, but that they must walk fast because they are exercising. Some people may not be able to walk for as long or as fast as everyone else. That is okay, as long as each walker is doing his best. Try to get the group to meet for several walkathons to get fitter and even sillier as summer goes on. Now I'll read it through again, and you can follow along. One of the best ways to build endurance is to walk. Grab some friends or family members and get going. Find a safe place, such as a park, path, school track, or nature trail. Choose a date and invite your loved ones to join you for a wacky walkathon. To make it fun, have everyone arrive wearing a costume or funny face paint. Then get your silly group walking. Remind them that they can have fun, but that they must walk fast because they are exercising. Some people may not be able to walk for as long or as fast as everyone else. That is okay, as long as each walker is doing his best. Try to get the group to meet for several walkathons to get fitter and even sillier as summer goes on. Great reading. Let's turn the page. We're going to work on some addition. And if you remember, when we played in class, we played a game called What Number is Missing? And that is what we are doing here for these addition problems. We are going to see what number is missing. So the directions are, write each missing addend. There are different ways we can solve the problem. We can use mental math. So for number 4, I can use mental math and say 9 plus what number equals 13? 9 plus what number equals 13? It's 4. I remember that 9 plus 4 equals 13. Another way to solve the problem is to count up. So you start with the number that is given and you count up on your fingers to the number of the answer. So if we start with 6 and we count up using our fingers, we can say 6 and then we start counting on our fingers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We counted up. How many fingers did we use to count up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fingers. So 6 plus 9 equals 15. That's another way to figure that out. For number 6, another way to figure out what number is missing is to use a number line. The problem for number 6 is 9 plus what number is 18? So we find the 9 right here, and we find 18. and we count how many jumps does it take to get from the 9 to the 18. Let's count how many jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. 9 plus 9 equals 18. Excellent work. I am going to use mental math for the rest of the problems. I will pause for a little bit to see if you can figure out the answer before me. Number 7, 4 plus what number is 13? What number is missing? Nine. Good job. The number 9 is missing. 4 plus 9 equals 13. Great job. Number 8. 4 plus what number is 10? 4 plus what number is 10? 6. Great job. One more for this row. Number 9. 7 plus what number is 16? 9. 7 plus 9 is 16. Good job. There is another way that we can figure out these problems. We can use the number line and go backwards. Let's try that. It's a way of subtracting. So for number 10, 7 plus what number is 11? We look for the 11 on the number line and the 7, and we can count how many hops backwards is it to get from 11 to 7. Here we go. Start at 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hops backwards. So 7 plus 4 equals 11. Another way to think about that is to think about a subtraction problem. So for number 11, 6 plus what number is 14? What number is missing? We can think 14 take away 6 is what number? Well, here's another way to do it. 14 take away 6. We just hop backwards 6 times. Oops. Start at 14 and hop back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 8. Let's try that again. Number 12, 8 plus what number is 17? What number is missing? One way to solve it is that we can start at 17 and we can jump backwards 8 times. So we are subtracting 8. Ready? We start at 17 and jump backwards 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer is 9. Good job. Number 13. 8 plus what number is 12? 8 plus what number is 12? Let's try jumping backwards on the number line. Start at 12, and we're going to jump backwards how many times? 8 times. So start at 12, jump backwards 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer is 4. Great job. Number 14. 5 plus what number is 11? Let's start at 11, and we're going to jump backwards how many times? 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The answer is 6. Super. Number 15. 9 plus what number is 18? So we can start at 18 on the number line, and we are going to jump backwards how many times? 9 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the answer is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Super. That's it for our addition. And last of all, for day 17 work, we have reading comprehension. We are going to read the story, and then we have some work down here that we will do together. I will read through the story by myself first, and you can listen. Then I will read through the story again, and you can follow along. The story is called Winter Fun. Some people like spring, but I do not. I think that winter is the best season. My family goes to the mountains every year. My stepmom is a good skier. She skis while we watch. My dad wears snowshoes and goes on long walks. My brothers and I like to play in the snow. The nights are too cold to be outside, so we stay in our cabin. So we stay warm in our cabin. My stepmom makes us hot chocolate at bedtime, and we tell stories. Sounds like fun. Let's read again. Winter Fun. Some people like spring, but I do not. I think that winter is the best season. My family goes to the mountains every year. My stepmom is a good skier. She skis while we watch. My dad wears snowshoes and goes on long walks. My brothers and I like to play in the snow. The nights are too cold to be outside, so we stay warm in our cabin. My stepmom makes us hot chocolate at bedtime, and we tell stories. Good reading. Now our activity here at the bottom is to decide whether each sentence is a fact or an opinion. Write F for fact or O for opinion. So we're going to read these sentences and decide whether they're a fact. We'll write F for fact or O for if it's an opinion. Remember that a fact is something you can prove, something that maybe you can observe or test or repeat. Remember that an opinion is what someone thinks about something. There's usually a clue word like good or bad or best or better when it's an opinion. Let's go ahead and begin. Number 16, winter is the best season. There's that clue word best, so we know that this one is probably an opinion. Can you prove that winter is the best season? No. You can persuade someone, but not prove it. So we're going to write O for opinion. Number 17, my family goes to the mountains. Now that is just a statement of what they do. Can they prove it? Sure. They could send a picture or a video and prove that they go to the mountains. So that one is a fact. F for fact. Number 18, my stepmom makes us hot chocolate. Again, that is something that you can observe happening. So it is a fact. F for fact. Number 19, I think my stepmom is a good skier. Ooh, there's that clue word good, and even more clue words like I think. So right there you know that that is an opinion. It's what somebody thinks. So we write O for opinion. Number 20, the nights are too cold. That's a tricky one because you could say the nights are cold and prove that or observe it, but because they put in that word too cold, that's an opinion word. That is what someone thinks. So we're going to put O for opinion. That was a tricky one. Number 21, Dad goes on long walks. That is something that we can observe. We can prove it because we can observe it, so it is a fact. F for fact. And that is all the work that we have for day 17. There's a fitness flash at the bottom if you would like to try that. And that's it. Great job. Thanks for your hard work, and I will see you next time.